Hello and good afternoon. Holly Shields here for Kalkine TV and you're watching the early trades. Today the S&P ASX 200 is up, getting 0.66%, and the top performers in this index of the morning include Amcor, which is up 3.38%, and Ampol as well, up a very similar 3.31%. Over the past week, the index has gained 0.25%. 6 of 11 sectors are higher today over the last week, despite the decline in the S&P ASX 200 index. And although little has changed, consumer staples is today's best performer, up 1.01% over the past 5 days. And look at some stocks making a buzz today in the opening session. Leading online retail marketplace for home and lifestyle products, MyDeal, has announced an update on its activities for the quarter ending June 30. The company has reported record gross sales of $272 million for the 2022 financial year. MyDeal also achieved a record revenue of $65 million, which was ahead of guidance. And moving on, Co and Sezzle have mutually agreed to terminate their previously announced merger agreement. As a part of the termination, Sezzle will receive $11 million to cover, among other things, Sezzle's accounting and additional costs related to the transaction. And finally, Cooper Energy has today announced that it's completed the retail component of its fully underwritten accelerated non-renounceable 2-for-5 pro rata entitlement offer. The company has raised $61 million from retail investors to help fund its acquisition of the Orbost gas processing plant from APA Group. And the total proceeds of the equity raising of $244 million will satisfy the condition precedent to the acquisition and will be used primarily to fund the upfront payment of $210 million. Meanwhile, as the ASX started trading in the green territory, there were a few top gainers in the opening session today, including Amcor, which traded at around $18, up by 3.37%. Ampol, of course, 3.2% higher, and Bank of Queensland, another top contender, trading 1.9% up. Meanwhile, the ASX stocks in the red include EML Payments, which is down 4.6%. Life360 has slid 4.4%, and Champion Iron has inched around 2.2% lower. That is a wrap for the early trades today. Stay tuned for more on Kalkine TV. I'm Holly Shields signing off.